Hello and welcome everyone to Elder Scrolls Online again. And once again, let me check to see if it's capturing correctly. Do a little jig. Okay, sweet. We are up and running. Okay. We are going to be doing the entire Telvanni quest today. And so if you want to... Nope, that's the wrong map. Hold up. If you want to know how to find the Telvanni quest, it'll be in this area over here. Yeah. Over in this area. And then you go and talk to this dude.
Mind your step. I would not want you to step on this random patch of grass. I jest, of course. The Telvanni force me to work, but I make sure it brings them no pleasure. I see you wear no shackles. Do you seek work? I know someone who needs help. In truth, you would be helping many Saxhleel, myself included. During my latest escape attempt, I met an amber beauty with eyes like summer rain. Her Lukial name is Sun in Shadow, but I call her my heart. She hatches a plan to set us free. Seek her out in Tel Naga. If I know my heart, she will be sunning herself in the light of some book. Always reading that one, always learning. If all goes to plan, she will read her books beside me in the boughs of a hist. Soon, I hope. Walk with Sithis, my friend, and mind the Telvanni. They spin lies like an elder at the yarn wheel. I ventured too far from the hist and did not heed the bird signs. Dark elf slavers spine-hooked me near Thorn. I escaped 4 times, but never for long. Eventually the Telvanni bought me, at a discount I am told. I take pride in that at least. Laws are slippery things. The Ebonheart Pact outlawed Argonian slavery, but House Telvanni refused to join the pact. In truth, I cannot imagine how they would live without slaves. The Magisters are like overstuffed crocodiles, dangerous, but lazy. I thank you for your offer, but I tire of breaking free only to be recaptured a day later. Sun in Shadow's plan will earn us a lasting freedom. If you help her, you help me. Mages mostly. Members of the so-called Great House Telvanni. One of the 4 great houses of the Dark Elves. They love using that word, great. Great at ruining lives, perhaps. Yes, and Khajiit also. You see, for a Telvanni, life is nothing but a cheap struggle for mastery and control. Mastery of their dry-skinned magics, control of their mushroom towers, and dominion over people. People like us.
Watch yours.
Okay, I'm going the wrong way.
Yes, can I help you, Suryo? Bless his eyes. Yes, I'm Sun in Shadow. Ioki told you I have a plan to earn our freedom, right? It will require finesse and discretion. I trust that I can count on you for both. To earn my freedom, I need the help of Magister Thurama. She's a recently elevated Telvanni Magister. Not so set in her ways as the others, and probably more likely to remember her early struggles. I know she wants something from Zane Tararis. I need to find out what it is, then get it for her. I'm afraid not. I traded in some favors to get a better idea of what she's seeking, but I learned very little. Apparently her mouth, Erevin Ontham, has some correspondence that might give us a clue. I need that letter. Oh, yes. House Telvanni has its warts, but it's a true meritocracy. With enough guile and cunning, even a lowly slave can sit on the council. I've studied spellcraft since before I could lift a broom. All I need now is the sponsorship of a magister. Therana's been haranguing the council, trying to get their help in claiming Zane Tiraris from House Redrin. She wants something in that shrine. I aim to get it for her. Her mouth, Erevan Anthem, has a letter that contains the clues we need. Be cautious in the council house, Sarah. House Telvanni is not just some beast you can slay. In this place, subtlety will serve you better than any shield. We have to play the game. Truthfully, it doesn't. Not yet. Telvanni plots take time to develop. If I demand Eoki's freedom too early, I show my hand. Suddenly, he's a valuable piece in the game, moved and sacrificed as the Magisters see fit. Do I sense a rebuke? It's not ideal, I know. Look, I treasure Eoki. He's placed his trust in me. I hope you'll do the same. Ah, it was during one of his many escape attempts. I was cleaning Master Otheri's tableware when Eoki burst through the kitchen door, dragging his chains behind him. He threw open the window and started to climb through it. Then he saw me. He hesitated, even smiled. You don't see Mars slaves smile much. Certainly not when they're being chased by Nyx hounds. They dragged him off and threw him in the dry box. He told me he'd spend a year in there if it meant seeing me again. There's an old alchemist's proverb. No reaction is ever so forceful as the mixing of opposing components. A mouthful, I know, but it fits. Eoki and I occupy different poles on the same spear. He keeps me grounded. I keep him safe.
Oh, I thought it was glowing. I thought I could open it. This quest line involves a lot of going back and forth from place to place, so you're gonna be seeing me do that a lot.
And who might you be? Master Erevan is away on business. Has been for some time, in fact. I know a prowler when I see one. What do you want? No one just wanders into a council mouth's office looking around. I should report you. What are you really after? And do be honest, we've already wasted enough time here. Ah, the one about Zane Tiraris, is it? Well, I could call the guard and be about my day, but I am a Telvanni after all. We don't turn away an opportunity when it presents itself. Perhaps you could help me with a problem I've run into. It's a matter of literature, or lack thereof. I wrote a poem, you see, a cloying, drunken mess of a poem. The post delivered it to my darling Ep.1 just this morning. If you get it away from her, the letter is yours. She spends most of her time in the study, here in the council hall. She's very diligent, always leaning over one book or another. And the way she licks her thumb when she turns the pages. Sorry, you'll find her in the study, yes.
Everyone is horny here.
The poem's terrible. Plus, if word got to my parents that I'd been courting a wood elf, I'd be written out of the will, repeatedly, with red ink. Then there's also the possibility of blackmail. Why do you think Ep.1 keeps it on her? She knows that if Master Erevan gets wind of this, he might dismiss me from his service. Clever minx. Working for a council mouth is a fine occupation, Fla. I can't risk losing it. She's such a pretty, dainty thing. Not at all like those other scrawny Acon elves. Add a half bottle of Shane to a lusty heart and you wind up with some very poor decisions.
We need to be
Oh,
more
Get away
careful
from
when
me.
it comes
Cool.
to being naughty.
Okay. That's the first time I've ever messed that up. Cool. I'ma just sit here and wait. Also, this quest has a lot of, this stuff. A lot of sneaking around and stuff. I thought I would be able to do that. I've literally... Can I... I can't pickpocket her anymore. Well, cool. I think I might have broke the quest. This is the first time I've ever messed up this part. It's always worked the first time. I gotta wait. Hold on. Also, if I leave this room, I'm going to immediately get attacked by guards.
Well, that was a clumsy attempt
What
at
the
thievery.
freak? Oh my lord. I've never messed it up the first time. I don't know what's going wrong. I'm doing it exactly the way I always did it before. And now I have to wait even longer to leave the room. This is not the ideal thing that I wanted to do, because I want to get this entire quest line done in one stream, and it's already been 12 minutes, and I haven't even finished the first part yet. Because this quest is pretty long. It has like a bunch of just separate things. Am I getting too close? I think I'm just getting too close to her. Oh my god, finally.
Guess I need
Well-
a tighter purse.
Cool. I'm gonna be stopped by a guard as soon as I... Actually, if I can get past the guard. I'm not very good at sneaking.
I hope this is good news. Well, did you get my poem? Quick, give it here! Phew, what a relief. All right, Fla, I'm going to burn this embarrassment. I sure hope I didn't leave Master Erevan's correspondence box unlocked. That would be careless in the extreme. Farewell. Good riddance to bad writing.
Oh my lordy. Okay, you're not a guard.
Halt!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, look what crawled up from the dung heap. A pathetic criminal. I hope you
Here,
can pay
take the
your
gold.
Fine.
Just
What's
eat it.
that?
Now
We could
get your
have taken
stink away
them.
from me.
Sorry, Ember. I don't have the time.
There you are. I was afraid you'd been compromised. Were you successful? Did Anthem have anything worth raiding? May I? Ah, a saint's relic. Saint Films. Never heard of him. Says here the Redarin want it too. To squirrel away in some musty old chapel, no doubt. We need to make sure Thorana gets it before they do. Looks like the shrine is locked, protected by some puzzle ward. Luckily, the letter provides some hints on how to break in. Solve the puzzle, grab the relic, then make haste to tell Barana. Thorana should be there. Offer her the relic on my behalf. Somewhere between certain and apprehensive. The Telvanni respect all clever schemes and love to barter. This little intrigue will prove my worth, I know it. Then again, she could just try to take the relic by force. Run? Telvanni magisters wield magics that put Giuliano's to shame. Of course, you're quite the hero in your own right. Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Okay, where is this?
Hold, citizen.
Oh, jeez.
I need aid.
Nicely done.
Khajiit does not like growing old, but the alternative is worse.
What? I don't remember how you do this. Wait. Oh, it's up here. Once again, I don't remember how to do this. Wait. What? I'm not good at puzzles. Give me a moment. I also don't remember how this one goes. Okay, I did it.
The door is open! Open at last! Hee hee hee!
This is gonna be fun.
Hi, Tyler. Oh, Jesus! You got back from the mountains yesterday? Nice. How was it? It was good, that's good. Shiogora! My most favorite, dangerous thing. Oh, this is the wrong way.
Gold may be the root of evil, but we all need roots.
Oh, I have to take it up there. Okay, cool. We have to go this way. Horse. Okay, there we go. It's been a while since I've done this quest line. Sky Shard. Sky Shard. I gained a skill point. Even though I have runestones, I need to collect these. I heard somewhere that Ember likes it when you collect runestones.
Good eye. I didn't even see that runestone at first.
Nice.
Oh, excellent. Another clumsy adventurer bumbles into my home. I really must put a hex on that lift. Have you come to rob me? That would go very poorly for you. Sun in Shadow. Oh yes, I know the lizard. An enterprising young mage, if memory serves. Don't look so surprised. Her magical abilities are the worst kept secret in Sadrath Mora. What does she want? I hope you bring more than boring salutations. Do you now? Well, she's a clever one, isn't she? Even convinced you to do the work for her. Impressive. So, what does our scaled friend want in exchange for this relic? No. Give me a moment. I'm keen to guess. She wants her freedom, right? Oh, good. I was afraid she'd do something boring with her freedom, like run off into the marsh to worship trees or some such. Sun and Shadow shall have my endorsement. I'll give you a writ. Deliver it to my mouth, Erevan. He'll know what to do. There, that should be sufficient. Now, take that writ and be off. I have a relic to study.
Is this the same game you were streaming on YouTube? No, on YouTube I think I was streaming Oblivion. which is like way older than this. This is Elder Scrolls Online. This is basically the most recent Elder Scrolls game. It's an MMO basically.
Do you need something? I'm rather busy at the moment. Oh? Let me see that. Submit to council. Argonian slave freed. Services to House Telvanni. Well, well. I've always known Sun in Shadow to be ambitious, but this is quite the master stroke. I shall take this to the council and send for her. Feel free to wait in the council chamber. We will rule on this matter soon. One other thing. Some of my personal correspondence went missing recently. If that ever happens again, the Morag Tong will hear of it. I trust we understand each other. I'll give this to the council.
My goal for this stream is to finish the entire Telvanni quest line, which is what I'm doing right now.
I've imagined this moment since I was a hatchling. I knew I'd be free eventually, but now that the moment's here, I just hope I don't embarrass myself. They'll deliberate, needle each other a bit, then set me free. I only hope that they'll take me on as a hireling as well. I'll even get my own quarters. Can you imagine that? Not only my own room, a whole house to myself. My heart is racing. Yes, of course. I mean, eventually. We can talk about that later. Just let me bask in this moment, all right? Truly, I couldn't have done this without you and Ioki. A plan is only as useful as the people who carry it out. You have my deepest thanks, Sarah. Now, I suppose it's time.
Well, well. What brings a slave to our audience chamber?
I bring tidings from my august patron, Magister Thorana. She would have your masters know that this slave, Sun in Shadow, has earned her favor.
What? Magister Thorana would lend her good name to this thing? Preposterous.
Relasa, don't be as tiresome as your master.
Can we move this along, please?
Very well. Magister Thorana, by right of rank, demands that the slave girl, Sun in Shadow, be freed from her bonds and raised up to a hireling of the great House Telvanni. She belongs to Magister Otheri, does she not?
Indeed. My most beneficent patron, Magister Otheri, acquiesces to Magister Thorana's demands. He is confident that Thorana will remember this kindness in the future. Sun and Shadow, you are hereby freed and lifted up to the rank of hireling.
My most majestic patron, Magister Gothrin, warns you all. Lift up one of these beasts and 1,000 more will follow. This is folly.
If there's nothing else, I have urgent business in Telmora.
What would happen if I murdered Lizard Girl? Well, I'd probably...
You've done well, girl. Do come by in a day or so. I may have some work for you.
Be seen as a criminal, and I'd be freaking... I don't even think you can kill her because she's a quest giver.
A hireling. Can you believe it? Not much of a title, I know, but I've spent a lifetime earning it. I'll burn these rags, polish my scales, and work even harder. The next few days are critical. I can't afford any slip-ups. Magisters circle new hirelings like cliff racers. If they see any sign of weakness, they swoop in and pick the bones clean.
A hireling is a rank in the Telvanni class system.
Not yet, no. Like I said, even the smallest mistake could spell disaster. It's still too early. I can't say more. Not here, anyway. Too many listening ears. Meet me in my new quarters, all right? I have a plan that might speed things along.
Yeah, lower class, but with benefits. Like the lowest class is slave, and that's what she was originally, but I got her to be ranked up to a hireling. Also, I got a new robe, and it's better for me. Sweet. Nice. What's this? It will increase max health. But I do really like my health recovery, so I'm gonna just keep the one that I have on. It is very cringe.
Welcome, Sarah. Sorry about the mess. Believe it or not, this place feels like a palace compared to my old slave quarters. With any luck, I won't stay here long. I've hatched a plan that might catapult me to the rank of House Retainer. I'm glad you asked. Retrieving scrolls and relics, gathering up roots and mushrooms. That's what the Magisters expect from hirelings. Trust me when I say nothing stunts advancement like doing the expected. Real estate. Surprised? Good. Master Firith's been making secret inquiries, looking for land near Voss. Ioki knows a farmer who may be willing to sell his plot. If I purchase the deed and give it to Firith, he might sponsor my next promotion.
My least favorite food is lima beans. I really hate lima beans.
I know I could count on you. Here's the gold. I'll not pay a drake more than what's in that pouch. Mostly because I don't have a drake more than what's in that pouch. Ioki can provide more details, or you can just ask around Voss yourself. Fantastic! I bought new clothes, see? And no more sharing a room with 8 other people. This space belongs to me. It's mine. Best of all, I can stop hiding. I don't have to tuck my tomes under blankets or hide scrolls in my bodice. I can just be. Of course, everyone works for the Magisters in one way or another. Hirelings occupy the lowest rung on the ladder. Aside from slaves, of course. But we can earn a wage and study in peace. We can even refuse a task if we wish. It's remarkable.
So you're the girl from the children's book where she turns rainbow and gets cured by lima beans. I will not get cured by lima beans.
I enjoyed more freedom than most, it's true. Most of the Marshborn slaves hated me for it. Called me Smokescale, Elfheart, and much, much worse. But that's all behind me now. I won.
Yes, I know, Tyler, it's an actual book. What do you think I had to read in elementary school? That book is old, dude.
I harnessed my ambition, served my masters with loyalty and discretion, and earned my freedom. They whine like belly-sick wars and rot in chains. It doesn't get any clearer than that. I told you before, these things take time. I can't simply buy him because hirelings aren't allowed to own slaves, and I can't just set him free without jeopardizing my position in the house. This requires patience and an overabundance of caution. Archmagister Otheri. None of the other magisters would have him. Too many escape attempts. Then there's the matter of magical aptitude. The Telvanni abhor hist magic, and make him wear suppression manacles all the time, even when he sleeps. Doubtful. Hist magic doesn't operate by the same rules as Telvanni spellcraft. I think that's why the Magisters hate it so much. I can't say for certain, but I doubt there's anything in Ioki's repertoire that could get him out of Sadrith Mora. From what I gather, he wants to build a new tower there. I've no idea why. Mistress Dratha essentially owns Voss, and I can tell you she does not welcome intruders. If I was mad enough to antagonize one of the Magisters, it would not be Dratha. I only need him to survive long enough to sponsor me. He won't break ground on his tower anytime soon. Plus, there's a rumor that Dratha suffers from some mysterious illness. It could be Firith's doing. You never can tell with the Telvanni.
Dog emoji. So where I'm going, I am going to a town called Voss. Least favorite dessert? Probably anything with strawberries on it. I don't like strawberries either.
And we're off! You going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
You're riding a baby dino? It's not a dino. I also can't seem to mount. It's not a dino, it's a gwar. Who's Ember? Ember's my follower. You can get companions in the game. Also, this is a gwar, not a dino. They're different. Mounts can you have? Basically almost anything. There's a bunch of different mounts in the game. And I have a whole bunch of them. Basically like any rideable animal that's in the Elder Scrolls lore or whatever. No, you can't ride a xenomorph. Xenomorphs don't exist in the Elder Scrolls. Basically you can ride anything that's rideable in the Elder Scrolls lore, basically.
If you need food or drink, this one can summon a server. Otherwise, Zashanti has a floor to sweep. Zashanti sweeps the floor. After that, she peels mushrooms. After that, she scrubs dishes and stacks chairs. Then, if she is truly fortunate, she gets a few hours rest before the sun rises again. I am sorry, but this one has no time for gossip.
Why are some people animals? Because they are. They're the beast races of
I got my
Morrowind.
nickname because my eyes reminded people of the warm embers of a fire. I think fires are much prettier.
God, I love Ember.
What are you gawking at, Outlander? Do I look like a surveyor to you? If it's land you want, go to it.
Okay, cool. There's the Argonians, which are the lizard people, and then there's the Khajiit, the cat people.
You're not from around here, are you? Tal Papa be praised. I've had about enough of the local gossip. I don't know for sure, but Nineveh Rendo was chewing my ear off a few days ago. She's been trying to convince her husband Barris to move back to Balmora. She loves the finer things, you see. Trust me when I say Voss is short on finer things.
The most annoying thing to fight is probably... Oh, I don't remember what they're called, but there's a quest... there's a quest related to the Greymore DLC where it was like these like green wraith lady looking things. I don't remember what they're called, but they were super annoying to fight because like they would like freaking stun lock you. It was horrible.
Frankly, I wouldn't bother with Nineveh. Talk to her husband Barris. They own a small farm just north of town. Mind you don't wander into the Daedric ruin though. Why these dark elves haven't torn the place down is beyond me.
Also, that's a flower on her ear. She has a flower in her hair.
I've lost hope.
Chewing her ear off is a metaphor for talking a lot. You know, people like...
Well?
Chewing her ear off is a metaphor. It's not literally chewing her ear off. It just basically means that she was, like, nagging. Or whatever.
Ah, another adventurer. If you've come looking for salt rice, you'll have better luck in the market. A slim harvest, you know, and we're a bit short-handed at the moment. My son, Sathan, has gone missing, you see. You haven't run into him, have you? Wouldn't I? I gave up work as a financier in Balmora for a chance at the simple life. I love it here. But my wife, she struggles with the agrarian life. We'd jump at the chance to leave, believe me. But not before finding our boy.
Salt rice is a type of rice.
Yes, in an instant. Like I said, Nineveh's practically packed her bags already. If you bring back our boy, we'll sell. Sathan's always been a thrill-seeker. Probably got lost in that Daedric ruin, Esutanimus. You'll find it just east of here.
He said fancier life.
It's
you know what the
called
word fancier
Esutanimus.
means.
Sathan's taken an interest in Daedric history. A waste of time if you ask me, but I do admire his enthusiasm. We spoke about the shrine just a few days before he vanished. Apparently it venerates that monster, Molag Bal. I don't go anywhere near that place. We've got enough troubles here. Lean harvests, clumsy Telvanni wizards, my wife hen-pecking me to death. No, I'll not invite some plague from the House of Troubles as well. Thank you, Sergio. Be careful, and 3 protect you.
Gave up his life as a financer. Financer is someone that deals with the money. It's a type of job.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Listen, man, I don't know.
Pity my misery.
Where is it? Where is she? Not again!
Oh. Yeah, Molag Bal is the Daedric prince of domination. What am I playing as? I'm playing as a high elf necromancer.
Hey, over here! Someone without wings and razor-sharp teeth. There's a sight for sore eyes. That's me, Sathan Rendo, explorer extraordinaire. My parents are worried. Typical. My mother barely trusts me to push a broom, let alone investigate a ruin. Of course, things could be better. I've attracted the attention of some winged twilights. Every time I try to make my escape, they swoop down on my head. Not to hurt me, mind you. They just sort of tussle my hair with their claws and push me back into the ruins, cooing all the while. I think they see me as some kind of pet. A daring escape! You'll have to slay them, eh? Pity. Of course, I did see them tear an Ashlander apart as he wandered by, so I won't shed too many tears. I'll make a run for it. We can meet up west of here towards Voss. Be careful! Ah! The matriarch is coming! Be careful! I'll run straight back to Voss!
Where is she? Oh, there she is. A matriarch is basically like a female ruler, like a leader of a thing, but it's female. Alright, see you when you get back. Oh, come on.
You're messing with your head.
You came after me? You're getting as bad as Mother. I'm not a child.
Believe me, I'd rather be bagging our crop. But you know how your mother is. She won't give me a moment's peace.
Fine. I just need a breather.
There you are. Sorry to check up on you. I knew you had the situation well in hand, but Nineveh practically kicked me out. Said not to come back without Sathan. I'm glad I won't be going back empty-handed. Attracted the attentions? Never mind. I don't want to know. I'll miss this place, but Vec knows I'm not much of a farmer. I'm just glad I got to thank you in person. Your partner, Myrtis, already paid me for the deed to the property. What? Oh dear. The fellow was very convincing. Caught me right before I set out to find Sathan. He wasn't much of a conversationalist, just paid me a hefty sum of gold and snatched up the deed. He set out toward Voss once we finished the sale.
What?
Here's the deed, Lady Jidrissa.
Good. Deal with any loose ends.
Well, if it isn't my favorite loose end. Time to tie it off.
Amazing! Look at you go!
One more day, that is all I ask. Lane and Menwendel must have a plan to save this place.
Back so soon? Well, you're quite the negotiator. I trust you found a suitable property outside Voss. Jinrisa. Interesting. That envious hag never misses an opportunity to stick a thumb in Firith's eye. Listen carefully. I need you to acquire that deed as quickly as possible, before she makes it public that she's bought land near Voss. I suggest you use all available means. You can begin by searching the Adepts' Hall in Tel Naga. I will warn you that the Adepts' Hall is not open to outsiders. You'll need to be careful while searching for the deed so as not to raise suspicion. Jinris has offered us a chance to double our winnings. If we acquire the deed and embarrass her in the process, Firith's bound to support my promotion.
Oh boy, this part. I'm not very good at this part. Oh, wrong place. Go back down. Oh, there's like symbols. That's cool. It was over here. Lore. Jesus Christ. Gee, oh my god.
Oh, come on.
Time to go.
Oh my god, I hate this part. I got it. And now... You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me.
You've got to be kidding. We're better than this.
I'm trying, Ember, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a very... Oh, I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Damn it.
Not enough.
I
don't know if I can do this god job. My heart is pounding. I don't like confronting people.
Sorry, Ember.
Wait.
So now
you're
you've lost
actually
money
giving
and
in?
your goods?
That's
See?
great.
This is why we don't play by the rules.
I don't have time, Ember, I'm sorry.
Did you find the deed? I'd hate to think that clumsy wizard Jinrisa outmixed me on this. Oh, no, no. I can't do it myself. It's not subtle or even polite. If a Telvanni just bluntly demands this thing or that service. I'm sorry to impose once again, but could you give the deed to Master Firith on my behalf? I know I've asked a lot, trust me, payment is forthcoming. Just offer the deed to Firith and tell him that Sun in Shadow would like his written support for elevation to the rank of retainer. Make it subtle, but not too subtle, you know. Just west of here, in a place called Hanood, Firith values his privacy, so be wary of Atronachs and traps, and don't be surprised if he's a bit, eccentric. Meet me in the council hall when you return. I have a very good feeling about this.
Oh, I went a bad way. Cool. Sorry, excuse me.
Ugh, more visitors? I have those Atronachs out there for a reason. Can't you see there's no room? Oh, for Vex's sake, never mind. What do you want from us? Did she now? How prescient. Quite impressive, wouldn't you say, Geralt? Yes, I thought so too. I'm glad she chose to give it to me, and not that guar-faced bumbler Jinrissa. I suppose she wants something in return? These hirelings always do. Ah, yet another social climber. How tiresome. Still, exchanging a simple endorsement for valuable property seems like quite the bargain. Very well, it's a deal. Get out, be a dear, and fetch me that pen. What? Oh, fine, I'll get it myself. This should do. Now, off with you. My friends and I have pressing business. So much to do!
Oh, goodness. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a lot more deeper water than expected. Never mind.
What kind of trouble do you think we can get up to here?
Ember, I've already been in a lot of trouble.
We will review the request soon. In the meantime, continue your studies.
Muthsera Sooth is most kind. I thank you. Ha! I recognize that swagger. Firith agreed to my demands, didn't he? Excellent! I ran into Councillor Angharal just a moment ago. Totally by chance, I might add. I asked her about the potential for advancement. She hedged a bit. This endorsement will make all the difference. Well, that makes two of us. I took no pleasure in spending all that coin, but as a retainer, I'll be able to double that sum before long. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a writ to deliver. Thank you again, my friend.
Always. She is busy and in a hurry. She is always busy these days. I worry she flirts with the flames of the sun and does not know to fear the fire. My heart and I have barely spoken. She strains her spines both day and night, poring through tomes and hatching her schemes. Her eyes are fixed on the next rank, and the next after that. I fear for her. A soul without rest grows dim as twilight. No, she has not. All to the good, I guess. A finless fish weakens the shoal. But enough about me. You, my friend, are a mighty swimmer. Seek her out in her stone-dwelling place. If I know my heart, she will certainly have a task for you.
Pleasant surprise. Stay a while, won't you? Always pleasure to see you, Sarah. I'm glad you dropped by. I could use a friend right now. I just received a summons from the council. Typically, I'd be overjoyed. After all, I just submitted a petition for advancement to Oathman. But the council never acts on petitions this quickly. Someone's arranging pieces on the game board. I know it. If a member of the House plans to spring a trap, I need to project strength. The councilors know you've assisted me in the past. If you appear before the mouths on my behalf, it puts the Magisters and I on equal footing. It might even save my life. Thank you, my friend. Be careful.
My patron, Magister Gothrin, opposes any further honors for the slave girl. Oh, look. The lizard sent a representative. Such pretensions.
Approach, emissary. You may inform your benefactress, Sun in Shadow, that the council has elected to reject her petition.
Be sure to add that all further petitions will meet the same fate. Cats and lizards have no place in our great house.
Honestly, Relasa.
Don't worry, Relasa. The emissary will give Sun and Shadow a full account of this meeting. I have no doubt. There is no greater virtue than ambition, but I'm afraid Sun and Shadow's enthusiasm has rubbed a few of our number the wrong way. Beyond the obvious? Your friend possesses a keen mind and great natural talent. But even the great House Telvanni is not above simple prejudice. The circumstances of her birth make advancement complicated. I would counsel patience, but I have no illusions. Sun and Shadow will dismiss such advice out of hand. Her dreams can only be deferred for so long. I say only this. Whatever she plans to do, make sure she does it cautiously. Yes, Relasa hates practically everyone, but she's developed a particular distaste for Sun and Shadow. I can't tell if it's truly the will of Gothrin or just a personal vendetta. Both of them revile lesser races. A perfect match if ever there was one. Sun and Shadow will stand before us again. I only hope that it's for a promotion and not something less pleasant. Believe it or not, these meetings can go far worse. Honor to you and your house, Sarah. Farewell.
Damn. Where are those cakes? Come to have words with me, have you? Well, let's get it over with. I have things to do. I merely speak for Muthera Gothrin. His distaste for Sun and Shadow should come as no surprise. Beasts have no place in the house. You may want to rethink the company you keep, Outlander. Just a bit of advice. I suggest she leave Vardenfell. Travel to Daggerfall or Wayrest and join the Mages Guild. I hear they take anyone. She would fit right in. The fact is, she has no place here. She may have earned her freedom, but she will never be a true Telvanni. I don't hate them. I just see the truth of their nature. Argonians and Khajiit make wonderful servants, but to pretend they possess the same faculties as Mer, or even men, is absurd. They were born to serve, just as we were born to rule.
Good old classic racism.
Sorry, I grew tired of waiting. I received more than a few sideward glances on my way over. What happened in there? Oh, I see. Maybe I was too impatient. Requested it too soon. Damn! Did they give any reason? Was there anyone who spoke out against it? Of course it was Relassa. That pig has hated me from the start. Gothrin's not fond of Argonians, but this is clearly personal. Would you act as my emissary once more? If you go to Tel Arun and speak to Gothrin directly, maybe he can settle this. I'll answer what I can, of course. Most Telvanni magisters prefer to be left alone. They dislike and mistrust each other, so they appoint mouths to handle business outside their towers. Of course, the magister's wishes and the mouth's wishes often get tangled. It's imperfect. Just trust me, it's better this way. If the counselors had to deal with each other directly, there would be no peace in Vardenfell. You wouldn't jam a bunch of aelits into a pen together. Mages need room to stretch, room to breathe. I never said House Telvanni was perfect. We take the good with the bad. When I sit on the council, I'll put things right. How's that? Yes, when I achieve the rank of Oathman, I should be able to purchase a slave. I'll free Ioki and we'll toast to our success. That is what we've been working toward, right? I know that some of this feels a little unsavory, but it's necessary. A Telvanni mage doesn't have time to be troubled. Every day I learn something new. Every day I peel back one mystery to reveal another 10 beneath it. If this is the price of that kind of discovery, I'll pay it. Oh, that came out poorly. Never mind. Magister Guthrin reigns over Tel Arun, the fungal tower west of here. He has a sour reputation, but remains one of the most powerful mages in Tamriel. I never had cause to work for him, but Ioki did. He doesn't like to talk about it. I'd be lying if I said yes, but if there's anyone who could get through to him, it's you. Gothrin keeps a few pupils, henchmen more like. You probably have to get through one or two before he'll deign to speak with you. Just be careful.
What is it?
Oh, that's close enough.
Yeah, up we go.
Tell Arun's closed, so piss off, you little scamp. You got Nick spit in your ears? Tell Arun's closed. Jog off, you fetching nchow. Yeah? Well, I need a stiff drink and a good plow, but you don't see me knocking on strangers' doors belly aching about it. Magister Gothrin's not seeing any visitors. Not today, not tomorrow, and not next week. So shove off, go-off-face.
Jesus.
Disobeying orders, eh? Yeah, that sounds like Relassa. Skeevy little Nick's always sliming around the tower, jamming pies in her gob and pushing us around. To do muck with her. Go ahead. But if I find out you're lying, I'll put a knife in your eye.
Duly noted.
Aerith, Giravel, I've had enough of your excuses. Relassa made your task plain. Find those thieves.
I'm sorry, Magister. It will be done.
Whatever it is you want, talk to my cringing assistant.
Ah, greetings. I'm sorry you had to see that. Magister Gothrin is really quite charming once you get to know him. Honestly, he wouldn't have yelled if Relassa's little snoop, Captain Giravel, hadn't interfered. Ah, that. I'm sorry, but Relassa is determined to keep your Argonian from advancing. Typical. I should be mouth. Say, I might have an idea. The thieves Muthsera Gothrin mentioned fled to Shashpilamat. Could you retrieve the goods they stole? Spoken like a true Telvanni. If you bring the goods to me in Sadrith Mora, I'll take credit for their safe return. Relassa's gone to great lengths to discredit me, you see. My Muthsera knows this. If I succeed, he'll see that I am the fitter servant. Muthsera Gothrin will undoubtedly promote me to mouth. Then, in exchange for your help, I'll support your Argonian's petition. One good turn and all that. What do you say? I can't wait to see the look on Relassa's face when Muthsera Gothrin strips her of her title. And the groveling will be delicious.
Sir, I think you have a few problems. Should probably get that checked out.
Take this report to Mouth Relassa, immediately.
Yes, Captain. It will be done.
Feels good to get the blood pumping, right?
Nicely done.
Who are you? What do you want? You stink of incense and hookah smoke. Did that beast Gothran send you? We are not goods. Zashanti and her friends prepare to leave this cursed island. No more lashings, no more bitter food. Only the light of the moons drifting across the Topal Sea. We only took Gothran's belongings to pay the smugglers. Bright moons. This one thanks you, Walker. We stored Gothran's trinkets in crates nearby. The smugglers will groan at their absence, but we would rather face the wilds alone than go back to Tel Arun. Wait, what was that noise?
Oh, this is so wrong. I hate this.
Greetings, Outlander. Cetera Relassa sends her regards. Gathering up these slaves on our own would have been exhausting.
No, no, no.
Damned cats! You lot are going back to Tel Arun. Move out!
You heard the captain. Get moving, Kerr.
No, Darsha will not go! Darsha
Don't kick yourself over Relassa outmaneuvering you. Trust me, you never had a chance. Of course, you didn't think she'd let that flat-headed Aerith outnix her, did you? Oh, and don't bother looking for those other stolen goods. My troops have the situation well in hand. Thanks for all your help, Noir. So long.
God, this quest. Oh, wrong button.
Let's try.
I wish a spinner would come by.
I went the long way.
Once again, it's been a pleasure. Farewell, Sun and Shadow.
There you are. I'm glad you're back. I just had a fruitful conversation with our friend Aerith. Seems that I'm not the only one Relassa's holding back. I think it might be time for a less conventional strategy. I underestimated Relassa. I see that now. She plays the game far better than I do. The only way to win a game like this is to eliminate the player. I know how it sounds. I take no pleasure in it. It's just an unfortunate necessity. Half the Telvanni hierarchy arranged an opening at some point in their rise to power. If you deal with Relassa, Aerith takes her place. It's the best place, Sarah.
Well, time to go assassinate someone.
I knew you'd see reason. Trust me, no one deserves this fate more than Relassa. You may have a Telvanni's heart after all. Aerith told me that Relassa entered her room in the council house just a few minutes ago. Good luck, my friend. Be discreet.
If you were looking for that evil-tempered Telvanni witch, she went into that room.
So, the lizard thinks she can kill me? Come on, then! I'll have her skin for gloves. After I deal with you, of course.
It's done? Thank you, Sarah. Not many people would take a life for their friends. At least I hope we're friends. The house? It makes it difficult to tell sometimes. Aerith and I spoke just moments ago. Things should move quickly. Aerith assures me that the council will accept my petition now. So yes, I'd call this a success. Hopefully no one will give me cause to do this again in the future. Once again, you have my thanks, Sarah. I hope you will consider working with me again. I admit our handling of the Relassa situation was stressful for both of us. I hope we can move past it, though, as friends. Come visit me sometime. I'll make it up to you, all right? I bought some very fine Khajiit tea I've been dying to try. This may surprise you, but the higher I climb, and the more powerful I become, the lonelier it gets. A true Telvanni life always involves some seclusion, but I value our friendship and Ioki's affection. I'd hate to lose either of you.
I think this might be the last part of the quest. Maybe. Either this or there's one more. I don't remember. Oh yeah, she's gone.
Oh, thank the aid! To oblivion with these damned mages! No amount of gold is worth this kind of treatment! Sun and Shadow asked me to come measure her for a new dress. Soon after I arrived, a pack of Telvanni thugs burst through the door and dragged her off. One of them shouted something about Tel Arun. That's all I know. Please, just set me free!
Hello? Anyone home? Oh, scrib jelly. I'm too late. Yes, well, I came to warn Sun in Shadow, but it seems I arrived too late. I guess I should warn you too. My most benevolent master, Muthsera Gothrin, is disgruntled. Oh yes, peeved, in the extreme. Magister Gothrin promoted me to mouth, but he still grieves for Relassa. As you know, grief often gives way to anger. Apparently his gentle disposition has limits when it comes to assassinating his servants. Pity I didn't get here sooner. I thought perhaps with time his fury might abate. I'd make all haste to tell Arun if I were you. Muthsera Gothrin respects courage and candor. If you speak to him directly, you might receive better treatment. You go on ahead. I'll wait here for a bit. Best we're not seen together. No offense.
The Magister is expecting you.
Eminently predictable, you and your lizard cohort. Ah, the murderer appears. I should thank you for saving me the trouble of hunting you down. Watching you peasants struggle against the inevitable is exhausting. Don't waste my time with flimsy pretense. Did you really think you could kill my mouth and get away with it? I see all. Your clumsy intrigue is no exception. If you wish to save your life and that of your friend, you will perform a task for me. Magister Otheri made a discovery some weeks ago. A relic, or some dwarven device, perhaps. He refuses to share the details, so I am compelled to take those details by force. Steal his notes from Telnaga, and deliver them to my new mouth, Aerith. That depends on what information you retrieve. If it's useful, we can discuss the terms of the lizard's freedom. That's as much of a promise as you'll get from me. Be grateful I am giving you a chance to rectify the wrong you've done me.
I've got my eye on you.
Oh, let's hope I can do this without freaking screwing up like I always do.
I'm quite sure you weren't invited up here. Off you go.
Oh, this is the one where it just sends you back to the start, of course. Lovely. Well, I already messed up. Cool. I'm not a sneaky person. I've never have been. I never was. My type of play style is go in, kill things, and hope that I come out alive.
I'm quite
Oh
sure
my
you
lord.
weren't invited up here. Off you go.
At least I don't have any penalty for this, really. Can you not be in the same spot every time? Oh my god.
I'm quite sure you weren't invited up here. Off you go.
Get ready to see 15 minutes of this. What happens if I just attack them? How do I get rid of... No, go back. Let me get rid of Ember real quick because she's gonna get upset. I can't attack them. Cool! Oh my god. Please move and don't see me. Oh, for the love of fucking Christ. Because if I remember correctly, he's over where I need to get the thing. Oh, come
What's this?
on.
I don't like uninvited guests.
Oh, my lord. I'm sorry, I can't freaking... I'm horrible at stealth. I've never been good at stealth, no matter what. I can't just straight up attack him either. He's moved. He's gone over there. I need this fucking woman to move. If I can't, I'm gonna try this.
I'm quite sure you weren't invited up here.
I'm about to quit. I'm about to call this quits and try this later. We're so close to the end of this freaking quest line. I know. I know we're close. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Yes! Leave!
What's this? I don't like uninvited guests.
I'm leaving on my own. I have what I need. I'm gone. I'm done. We're going. We're leaving. Oh my god.
you are! I knew my master would show you mercy. Do you have something for me? Well done. I think my master wants to speak with you himself. Try not to make him angry, all right?
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's about time. Come, servant. You retrieved the journal. That was competent.
That is terrifying.
Ah, yes, this is Otheri's journal. His penmanship has gotten even worse. So, it's a dwarven artifact then. A merged tonal prism. My, that does sound intriguing. Seems he tucked it away in his Kwama mine, Zalkin Sub. You will fetch it for me. I said nothing of the sort. If your work pleases me, I may deign to release your friend and forget your misdeeds. But make no mistake, Noir. I've given you no word to keep. Go to Zalkin Sub, acquire the prism, then bring it to me in Tel Aru.
Oh, where am... Oh dear. Just give me a moment.
Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
Well, that could have gone worse. Ugh. Channeling spells always gives me dry mouth. Isn't that weird? Oh yes, I mean, Muthsera Gothrin expects unwavering obedience, but on the whole, it's been a delight. I know he's treated you poorly, but isn't his candor refreshing?
Not really.
I can't begrudge you that. Were I in your position, I'd probably need a good sulk too. Not that you're sulky or anything. Oh, you know what I mean. About as much as you, I wager. Kwama nest there, tending to their eggs and what have you. It probably smells bad too. Well, the Zalkin Sul cave network strays very close to an ancient dwarven stronghold called Zonchant. Otheri's miners might have stumbled upon an entrance to the ruin, so keep an ear out for clanking.
Oh, no, is this part?
What?
No, wrong button.
Did I miss anything good?
Hey, you need something? Sure is. You looking for work? Nah, you're the adventurous type. Only time you'll lift a pick is to bash in some beastie's skull, am I right? Of course I am. What brings you out here to the arse end of nowhere? Well, it isn't locked. Go ahead and take a peek. Might want to keep it quiet, though. Don't want Otheri's guards spotting you, trust me. They keep things locked down tighter than my fat auntie's bodice. Sure, I've got a few minutes. Yeah, who am I kidding? I've got plenty of time. What do you want to know?
Oh, that's the freaking dead end. If you can't already tell, I'm not a very patient person when it comes to video games. This is why I don't really like to sneak. Like... I like getting in and getting out as quickly as possible. Please turn around. Oh my god.
Embarrassing.
I am very embarrassing, I know I am.
That was sloppy. Never should have been seen. I sent the guard.
Oh, stop it. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of freaking money.
Crazy machine, eh? Figured you'd find it quickly enough. I knew you weren't interested in Kwama Caves. One of those black-hearted magisters sent you to filch this thing, am I right? I've got a proposition. I can tell you what little I know and give you a key to Mzanchent. In exchange, you give me any notes you find in there. Anything about how it was built, what it does, anything. Got a nice offer from an interested party. Well, that does make things easier. Gold's gold, right? So, Terry locked the crystal in place and took certain parts of the machine so no one else could turn the damn thing off. We need those parts to turn off the machine and get the crystal. The parts you need are somewhere in Mzanchent, but I'm not sure where. Sure, I've been keeping a sharp eye on Oteri. So,
Okay.
a rascal like...
Let's go. I'm starting to run out of time.
Don't let some dwarf it...
Bet they weren't expecting that.
Where am I? Okay, I am going the right way.
My magic will destroy you!
Where the f— oh, it's over here. Oh my god, I'm running out of time. Thought I'd be able to get this quest line finished.
Don't underestimate us. We're the best!
Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay, I can't continue on any farther. I need to start getting ready for work. Um, I will finish this in the next stream. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.